Hey, what's going on, guys? We have this question right here. It's asking find the horizontal and vertical asymptote of this one. So since we have that question, let's see what we can do. So we have this form. So but this is really complicating because three different, different unknown variables, and so if you see something like that, it's better to bring it in a simple form, like y is equal what we can do e ex ex. So I can write 1 over ex, right? This one, e to the power of negative x, 1 over ex. And if I take common denominator, it's going to be e square. It's going to be my no ex. I can take ex common denominator, but this is going to be e square x. So it's going to be ex over e square x minus 1 over ex. So this ex go up and it will become e square x over e square x minus 1. So this is better formula to solve everything, right? So first of all, I would like to begin with the horizontal asymptote. So to find the horizontal asymptote, we know when horizontal asymptote x is infinity, and we have to find the y value when x is infinity. So in order to do that, I use the limit approach. So limit when limit x approaches infinity e 2x, I'm taking this one, e 2x over e 2x minus 1. And then what I can do is, so since we have infinity right here, we have to divide everything by the highest power. So limit x approaches infinity, e square x divided by e square x, highest power of x, so it's going to be e square x minus 1 over e square x. So if I divide everything, the final thing I will get is x approaches infinity, and this is going to be 1 over 1 minus 1 over e square x. So this is going to be what, uh, this is going to be e minus 2x, and I can now plug the infinity here. So it's going to be 1 over 1 minus 0, because this is infinity square is going to be 0. However, yeah, so 0, it's going to be just 1. So we have found the horizontal asymptote is 1, and we can calculate this one from negative side. This is positive, infinity is positive. I can calculate. So we have one horizontal asymptote. We have to check whether we have another one. Y is equal 1, right? Y is equal 1. This is my one answer, and the other answer I can see if limit approaches x negative infinity, and put the same equation e2x simplified equation. This is simplified equation. So e2x over e2x minus 1, and let's see, so e to the power of 2x. So if I put negative infinity for x value, if I substitute, it will become 0, and for the same thing happens here. Therefore it's 0 minus 1. Therefore the final answer is going to be 0 over 0 minus 1 is going to be 0 divided by any number is 0, right? So answer is 0. Therefore another horizontal asymptote is y is equal to 0. This is my second horizontal asymptote. Now I would like to find the vertical asymptote. To find the vertical asymptote, I have to make the denominator is equal to 0. So this is my denominator, e square x minus 1. I have to make it equal to 0. So this is going to be e square x is going to be equal to 1. And to get rid of e, I can multiply by log. So if I multiply this one by log, 2x is going to be equal to log 1. Log 1 is 0, therefore 2x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, right? X is equal to 0. So we have to verify whether it is right or not. So in order to do that, I can simply put it in the limit and see if it gives the infinity, because what is vertical asymptote mean? When x equal certain value, the y should be at that value, y should be infinity. So if the 0 is true, I can check it from left hand side or right hand side. So if I check it from left hand side, it's gonna be, and limit, okay, limit x approaches let's write it. So limit x approaches 0 positive. So this is my thing, and ex, let's write the simple form, e2x e2x minus 1, and if I plug 0 for x, e to the power of 0 is 1, so 1 over 1 minus 1 is going to be 1 over 0, therefore it will become infinity. What happens if you plug, if you get a right hand limit, it's going to be negative, so it's going to be 1 minus 1, but the final value will be negative infinity. That's the difference. Therefore this is our vertical asymptote. So vertical asymptote is x is equal 0. This is my final answer. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.